Everton versus Aston Villa match. Hello, and welcome back to AI Global News Update. I'm your host, and today we're turning our attention to another intriguing Premier League encounter for Matchday 4. This weekend, at 1600 hours, the Hill Dickinson Stadium, or more commonly, Goodison Park, will host Everton versus Aston Villa. This isn't just a game. It's a clash between two clubs with rich histories and very different current trajectories. And I'm here to give you the most detailed preview you'll find. Scene transition, split screen, Everton on left, Aston Villa on right, with team logos. Let's begin with a general perspective on these two clubs. Everton, one of England's oldest and most decorated clubs, is currently battling to rediscover its identity and secure its Premier League status. They are a team known for their passionate fanbase and often a gritty, determined style of play. Aston Villa, also a historic club with European pedigree, has enjoyed a remarkable resurgence, playing attractive, attacking football and challenging for European places. They are a team on the ascendancy. Scene transition, graphics highlighting each team's achievements. Now let's talk achievements. Everton boasts a proud history, including multiple First Division titles and FA Cups. They are one of the most consistently present clubs in the top flight of English football. Their successes are built on tradition and the strong support of their community. Their failures in recent years have been a struggle to compete at the top end of the league, often battling against relegation, and a lack of consistent goal scoring. They are in a phase of rebuilding and fighting for stability. Aston Villa also has a glorious past, including a European Cup triumph in 1982. Their recent achievements include a significant climb up the Premier League table, securing European qualification last season. Their successes are founded on smart recruitment, a clear tactical vision under Unai Emery, and a blend of experienced players and exciting talent. Their failures in recent times have been a period of inconsistency after their European triumph, but they are now a much more settled and ambitious side. Scene transition, AI graphic evaluating recent matches. Looking at their last matches, both teams will have taken valuable lessons into this weekend. Everton has often shown resilience and defensive solidity, but have struggled significantly in front of goal. The factors responsible for their successes have been their fighting spirit, the defensive contributions of their midfield, and their ability to stay compact. However, a major failure has been their inability to score goals consistently, often creating chances but failing to convert them. For this weekend, Everton must find a way to be more clinical in the final third, take their chances, and maintain their defensive discipline against a potent Villa attack. Aston Villa, in their last outing, showcased their attacking flair and tactical intelligence. Their success comes from their fluid passing, intelligent movement, and the individual brilliance of their key players. If there was a failure to highlight, it might be a momentary lapse that led to conceding a goal, but they generally control games well and score freely. To have a good outing this weekend, Villa needs to maintain their attacking intensity, ensure their creative players are well supplied, and be prepared for Everton's physicality and desperate need for points. Scene transition, graphics showing each team's formations and strengths/weaknesses. Let's dive into the specifics of their formations and tactics. Based on recent matches, Everton, under coach Sean Dyche, typically deploys a 4-4-2 or a 4-5-1 formation, known for its defensive organization and direct play. Their strength is their defensive solidity, aerial prowess, both attacking and defending set pieces, and the disciplined work rate of their midfielders. They are tough to break down. Their weakness is often a severe lack of creativity in open play, an inability to consistently score goals, and sometimes struggling to retain possession against technically superior teams. An area for improvement is definitely adding more attacking impetus and finding consistent goal scorers. A likely substitution to facilitate goals might be bringing on a direct striker with fresh legs or a winger to stretch the play. Aston Villa, under Unai Emery, typically utilizes a 4-4-2 or a 4-2-3-1 formation, characterized by a well-drilled defensive shape, quick transitions, and intelligent attacking movements. Their strength is their tactical discipline, the quality of their central midfielders, and the individual brilliance of their forwards. They are very effective at controlling games and hitting opponents hard. Their weakness can sometimes be a vulnerability to high pressing or defensive exposure if their fullbacks are caught too high up the pitch. An area for improvement is perhaps greater squad depth to manage multiple competitions. A key substitution to facilitate goals would be introducing a dynamic attacking midfielder or a different type of striker like Jan Duran to change the attacking dynamic. Scene transition. Headshots of the coaches, with names and stats. The men leading these teams from the dugout are absolutely crucial. For Everton, Sean Dyche is a manager known for his pragmatic approach and his ability to instill defensive solidity and fighting spirit. His strength is his organizational skills, his emphasis on set pieces, and his ability to get his teams to battle for every point. His potential weakness might be his sometimes conservative attacking philosophy, which can struggle to unlock top Premier League defenses. For Aston Villa, Unai Emery is a highly respected and successful coach, particularly known for his tactical acumen in European competitions. His strength is his meticulous game planning, his ability to improve players, and his clear strategic vision for the team. He has transformed Villa since his arrival. His potential weakness might be his sometimes cautious approach in certain situations, or needing time for his players to fully master the nuances of his system. Scene transition. Player highlight reels with names and positions. Now, for the key players to watch, the individuals who can make the difference at the Dickinson Stadium. For Everton, keep a close eye on Abdoulaye Doucouré. The midfielder is crucial for their energy, defensive work rate, and his surprising ability to arrive in the box and score vital goals. Also, watch James Tarkowski. The central defender is their defensive linchpin, with his aerial prowess, blocking ability, and leadership at the back. And don't forget Dwight McNeil, whose work rate and ability to deliver crosses are important. For Aston Villa, all eyes will be on Ollie Watkins. The striker is their main goal threat, with his intelligent movement, tireless work rate, and clinical finishing. He leads their line brilliantly. Also watch Douglas Luiz. The central midfielder is crucial for controlling the tempo, with his excellent passing range and defensive contributions. And don't forget Leon Bailey, if starting, whose pace, dribbling, and direct attacking play can create chaos for defenders. Scene transition. Premier League table graphic, highlighting Everton and Aston Villa's positions. Let's look at their positions in the Premier League table and the consequences of this match day for clash. At this early stage of the season, momentum is everything. Aston Villa will likely be in the top half of the table, e.g., 5th to 8th, aiming to push for European places. Everton will be in the lower half, e.g., 17th to 20th, desperately seeking points to kickstart their season and climb out of the relegation zone. For Everton, the consequence of this match is absolutely critical. Playing at home, they desperately need to start picking up points to avoid getting cut adrift at the bottom. A win would be a massive confidence booster and a huge step towards gaining some early breathing room. A draw would still be a hard-fought point. A loss, particularly at home, would increase the pressure significantly on the team and manager. This game is about proving they have the fight to stay in the Premier League. For Aston Villa, this match is about maintaining their strong start and continuing their upward trajectory. A win would consolidate their position in the top half, keeping them firmly in contention for European places. A draw would be a decent point away from home, but a loss against a struggling side would be an unexpected setback and a missed opportunity to gain ground on rivals. The consequence for Villa is about asserting their quality, collecting points, and building confidence for their domestic and European campaigns. Scene transition. AI graphics showing predicted match outcome percentages. So, what are the possible expectations for this weekend's encounter at the Dickinson Stadium? This will be a classic Premier League battle between Everton's gritty defense and Villa's attacking flair. I expect Aston Villa to try and control possession, using their technical midfielders and wide players to create chances and test Everton's resolve. Everton, fueled by their passionate home support, will be incredibly organized defensively, looking to nullify Villa's threats and launch direct attacks, particularly from set pieces and crosses. The key battles will be in central midfield, where Doucouré's energy will meet Luiz's control, and in both boxes, where Villa's attackers will test Everton's defense, while Everton's forwards will try to find a way past Martinez. While Aston Villa possesses more attacking quality and momentum, Everton's desperate need for points and strong home support will make them a formidable, difficult opponent. I predict a very competitive and intense match, with Villa likely to edge it, but Everton will make them fight for every single minute. Scene transition, encouraging graphics with social media icons. This promises to be an enthralling Premier League clash, and I'll be here to bring you all the updates and analysis. What are your predictions for Everton versus Aston Villa?